All right, so while our fermentalise is going, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the rest of the ingredients for our inclusions. I'm actually going to start with the salt so that I don't forget to add it. I've never forgotten it, but I hear it's really terrible if you do. So we're going to start with that so that it's all measured out and we don't forget it. And this is going to take 10 grams of salt. Normally I put in more salt than that, like 15 to 16. It doesn't seem like anyone else does, but the first recipe I ever did had more salt in it. But I suspect that our pickle brine that we added had a lot of salt, so we're going to keep it at 10 today. So I put it in a little cup like that and just set it aside so that it's out and about. And then this is really interesting. The dill flowers. They actually have more flavor than the dill plant itself, and they are edible. So we're going to add dill flowers. I don't think we're going to add the stem, but I'll just kind of cut them off, and we want to put in 15 grams of the dill flowers. So I'm going to cut off the majority of the, what do you call it, the umbrella that it was on. Cutting the majority of that off so our flowers have just a little bit of that stem to it. I don't know how you use dill flowers in a recipe, but we're about to find out. So that gave us 4. So it's going to take us a while to get to 15 grams at this rate. It sure looks pretty. Doesn't that look pretty? One little flower like that. Can you see it? There, maybe on a dark background. I don't know. I think it looks pretty. So now we're at 8 grams, so I'm learning that basically one bundle of flowers is 4 grams. That got us to only 10. So maybe one more. I should have just used half my dill and then I could save it for another. I had planned on making some pickles, but instead I'm putting all his ingredients, all the dill into, all right, that's 12. Boy, I feel like I want to save some of this in case this is really good. I want to make it again. And I don't have access to dill flowers. I think we're going to just add 12. So look at that. Look at how pretty that is. I'm excited. It smells really good. Cool. And then we're going to add the pickles themselves. Look at all these little umbrellas. They're kind of cool. All right, and so with pickles, we're going to be adding 80 grams of pickles. I don't even know what one pickle weighs. Let's just see what one pickle weighs. 46. So we're going to end up using probably about 2 of these. And I'm going to dice them up reasonably small. All right, so about 80 grams of pickles. That puts us at 42, so let's grab another one about the same size. I could probably use these dill flowers too. All right, so that's 80 right there. I'm gonna just use up what we have here. That gives me 85. And then taste some homemade pickle. Ooh, that's good. He made some really good pickles. Thanks, Les. All right, so I bought some Asiago cheese to go with this. I don't know why. I don't even know what Asiago cheese tastes like. So I'm gonna taste it. It did occur to me last night that with dill, everybody uses Havarti. So dill Havarti I know would be good. I don't have any Havarti in the house, but I do have to run an errand before my fermentation is done. So we'll see. I'm gonna see what this tastes like. It's got a real strong aroma. I think it'd be good in there. I'm thinking that's what I have in the house, so that's what we're gonna use. But I could take the remainder of those pickle flowers and make one with Havarti cheese and decide which we like better. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so when I first started making sourdough, my cheddar recipe called for 4 3/4 ounces. Why everything else is in grams, I don't know. But I guess you buy cheese in ounces, and so that's why it was. So I'm gonna do that similar amount. We'll see where we end up. So that's 4.3. Let's do a little bit more. Oh, overshot the mark. All right, 4.7, we're good. And then I like to shred half of it and chunk half of it. That way you get kind of those cheesy chunks, but yet you get the flavor throughout. So I'm gonna just chunk up this batch. All right, so that's gonna be chunked, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just grate the rest of this. And then I usually, when I'm adding this stuff, will usually laminate it. I don't know if I'm gonna have time today. Sometimes I'll just throw it in with the stretch and folds. We'll see what happens. All right, so now we've got our cheese, our salt, our dill, our pickles. We've got it all ready to go. So I'm gonna just put this in a bowl and set it aside.